And we're back with the awesome Dennis Berry and Della Kahani. Yay! Say it. I was practicing the last 3 minutes. We're so excited to have you both.
Thank you.
It was great seeing you guys on Tuesday night when we were hanging out with Kareem.
I know.
Abdul-Jabbar, yeah.
Thank you again for getting us into that.
Don't forget about Chaz.
And Chaz Palminteri.
I love
How can we
him.
forget about him?
Yeah.
I was so excited to meet him because that was my favorite movie. And then she never even saw the movie. I'm like, you never saw
Bronx
Bronx.
Tale?
Bronx, yeah.
No?
I
How
did,
could you
but-
not have seen that?
Exactly. That's what I
live under
said.
a rock.
Thank you. I'm like, culantro? She's like, who? I'm like, oh, God. All right.
I love it. So we're so excited to have you guys here. And it was so funny because, Dennis, I just saw you a week ago for a personal training session with my sister, Nat.
Right.
And what's so interesting is I didn't realize that you guys started this challenge, which is the Heal Challenge, right?
Right.
So I want you to tell everyone out there all about it because I think it's an amazing thing. It's such a movement. I think everyone needs to be part of it. So tell us more about it.
Okay. Well, Del can tell you about it.
Come on,
She
Del, tell
started-
us.
Created.
She started it, yeah.
So first I'm going to say the HEAL stands for Health, Education, and Literacy. And so one of our many initiatives basically is to try and do events and stuff like that on the grassroots level and basically helping out certain underserved communities. So we came up with something that we didn't want it to just be about losing weight. So if somebody had high cholesterol, high blood pressure.
I do, guys. I swear to God, I
do?
take Crestor, 20 milligrams.
No, you
It
don't.
runs in my family. It's hereditary.
Yeah.
You have high cholesterol?
Yes. So I probably shouldn't be eating the sweet potato fries.
How high is your
Chocolate lava cake
cholesterol?
with you. What?
How high is your cholesterol? Do you know the number?
I don't know the number. I wrote them down. It was down, and then it went back up again. But I think my numbers were pretty high.
Oh, my.
So
One of them was like 200 and something.
Oh,
Probably
okay.
about to
So
die.
she's
That's
gonna be part of the Heal Challenge. If not, she should be.
I think I'm going.
So right, so we didn't want it to be just about weight loss because for most people, if you are like overweight or something, some of those numbers would automatically drop or whatever.
Okay.
So we have what we call activity points, where if somebody did show an improvement in their cholesterol or their blood pressure, we would do waist measurements, all sorts of measurements. Dennis would do the BMI.
Yeah.
And so it
Right.
calculates those points. So we are using a company right now called IncentFit.
Okay.
And so everybody who has like a Garmin or if you've downloaded a free app on your phone, it tracks your movement.
Oh, wow.
So we have 50 plus people in this challenge. And so they're extremely competitive because you'll see this person moving in front of this person. And so basically, it's been a phenomenon. We didn't think that it would be this successful, but
Right.
it's really awesome.
Yeah,
We
they
show
took
up
off with
sometimes on Saturdays. We do meetups.
Wow.
So
Dennis does his
there's
presentations.
50 people now. Are they all local or are they all over the place?
People in Long Island, upstate New York, the
Oh,
New
wow.
York City area. So we're
How
really
long is
happy.
the challenge for? How long?
It was for 3 months.
Oh.
3 months.
So it ended already. Are you doing another?
No,
one?
it ends in June.
Oh, okay.
It ends in June. And then we're going to do, just for the month of July, a summer step challenge.
Okay.
And also for this challenge, for the first place is $1,000.
Ooh.
Second prize is
I'm joining, guys.
$500. And then the third prize is a non-monetary gift.
So how does someone know about this challenge, though? So you have 50 people. They're from all over the place. How do they find out about it?
A lot of the board members, we did a lot of recruiting, advertising, people that we knew, and then someone telling somebody else or whatever.
Word of
So, yeah, definitely. I mean, we tried to use Facebook and other advertising, but pretty much.
And so you advertise, you say, oh, we're going to do this Heal Challenge, sign up. And when did it start exactly?
It started in, I want to say it started in March.
Right. we
so it
started
starts on
in
a
March.
specific day.
Right.
Right.
Everyone, so you need everyone to sign up at once.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
we
did it
had
2
a,
weeks.
right,
Okay.
right.
Give 'em 2.
And then how do they know how everyone's doing? Like how do...
They can go to IncentFit.
They can, actually, I
log
can show
in,
you, well,
and
I
it
turned off my
shows-
phone, right.
Yeah,
Oh,
it shows
wow.
everyone's listing, what
So
number
it's a
you
program.
are.
That's
Yeah,
Correct.
Yeah, so,
Correct.
Yeah, it's
But can anybody join in now, or?
No,
it's
you gotta.
it's done?
You have to start. But what we are going to do is we're going to do these challenges. We're going to do the July challenge.
Okay.
We're also going to get into where you can come in anytime, challenge yourself. Okay. We'll monitor you for 3 months. It's $10 for 3 months,
Okay.
and
Deal.
we'll check your activity and things like that. We'll correspond with you. We'll send you emails, nutrition ideas and things like that, exercise ideas. You can contact us if you want to know, am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong?
Right.
And it's for $10 for 3 months.
That's
It's
great.
so that
Yeah.
way we can get people from all over.
So
everywhere.
when these people sign up now, are you sending them out a nutrition plan to follow? How does that all work?
basically,
workout?
well, people who are really involved, they've been showing up to our activity dates. And some people said, look, I'm really not interested in $1,000. This is an opportunity for me. They want to be accountable for
Right.
something, and this gives them
That's
accountability or
nice.
whatever.
Right.
Because
Right.
I'm always joining something on Facebook
Right.
that keeps me accountable. Even
Yes.
though I try to be, as healthy as possible, you always get those off days, and so you want something that keeps you in line.
I've had
whatever.
off months still. All right.
She's had off years.
That's why, that's why I need you guys.
We just say, I always tell everybody, just choose a cheat day, which
Okay.
is typically the
Called the
weekend.
weekend.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
choose
weekend
a cheat
day.
Right, a
Not
weekend
weekend.
day, not the whole weekend.
Friday through Monday.
Yeah.
Just be consistent. I have a grandmother in the challenge. She's already lost 20 pounds.
Great.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
She's already, another person already lost 10 pounds. Another person lost 16 pounds.
Wow.
And it has been totally exciting.
But you're telling them what kind of guideline to follow, what to eat? Like how are
My-
the
When
people
they come
knowing
in,
what to eat?
when they come into this
Okay.
to see us, we'll go over that. Basically, I tell people stay away from everything white.
Yeah.
Everything
That's the
white.
easiest way to
I
do
say it
it.
all the time.
Yeah, you do
the
say
rice, the cheese, the pasta, the salt, the
Cheese?
sugar.
I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
cheese.
The yogurts and things like that.
Even yogurt, that's right. I remember
Yeah,
you saying. Now,
yeah.
why yogurt is bad? Everyone thinks yogurt is good.
Well, here's the thing. If the yogurt says fat-free, it's loaded with sugar.
Yeah, no, I never
If it
get the
says
fat
it's sugar-free,
stuff.
it's loaded with fat. And if it's sugar-free, fat-free, and it still tastes good, then it's loaded with cyclamates and things that really are
So
bad.
no
bad,
yogurt
bad.
is good.
So well, if you get it,
Yogurt to eat.
no, you can get a Greek yogurt
Oh, I
that
heard
tastes
that's right.
not so good,
Oh,
but then
okay.
you put fruit and stuff in that
Okay.
to bring up the flavor.
Why
Okay.
even eat yogurt? I don't
Me
understand
either.
why
You know
people
what? I
eat
never
it.
got
for the
into it.
cultures.
I tried it
For
with
what?
Greek
For the
yogurt.
cultures. But you're
Acidophilus.
The average person
Take
thinks it's healthy.
acidophilus.
Yeah.
They always think
Yeah.
it's healthy
Yeah.
until Dennis breaks it down for us.
Not
I
even
know.
delicious.
I'm glad you said that. The Greek yogurt is very tart tasting.
yeah.
had it?
Yeah,
because I tried thinking, all right, let me force myself to eat this because I thought I was doing the right thing. But then I'm glad that you said that. I
Yeah.
would get the plain one.
Right. Yeah, just get
The
whatever you can
zero-
that does
not
zero
the one
nothing.
with the fruit in it because that's sugar.
Right, that's sugar.
I would put my own Krizap in it.
So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
interesting. So we don't recommend yogurt.
Sponsor.
That's great. You don't have to eat yogurt
Dannon
anymore.
is not a
What about,
sponsor.
wait, I have a good question. What about oatmeal? Everyone always says
Is
oatmeal.
that high carbs?
That's what I would think.
Well, oatmeal is a complex carbohydrate.
Okay.
There's simple carbs and complex. Simple is all the white I just mentioned.
Okay.
And that just
Okay.
breaks down to sugar in your
Right.
body like that.
Okay.
And then what happens is it floods into your bloodstream, and then your blood sugar level goes up. You have high blood sugar. So technically, your pancreas secretes insulin, chases it down. It can't destroy it. It converts it to fat and stores it in your body.
Is that why after a bagel I want to go to sleep?
That too, yeah.
I
because
feel
you-
hungry again after
yeah,
a bagel.
Yeah, well, because it's fast. It's like a fuse on dynamite. It comes in, whoosh, and it wears out real fast. The complex carbohydrates made from grains, fruits, vegetables, stuff like that.
Okay.
It's very, very slow burning. And so it doesn't flood your bloodstream. It trickles into your bloodstream, so you don't get high blood sugar, so the pancreas doesn't do its job. And then your body converts that to energy and stores it in your muscles and in your liver and stuff like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you
So
love-
that's what you want.
I
Do you
know.
love quinoa? I love quinoa.
I love quinoa.
See, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
like quinoa. And then I heard negative
Wait.
things about that too. So is quinoa really healthy for you? Or?
Yeah, quinoa is fine.
it's a
You know,
better
I eat a lot
alternative.
of brown rice. You know, almost like
do?
every day. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Broccoli, brown rice, carrots, things like that.
What about spaghetti squash? I started making spaghetti squash bolognese off a paleo diet.
I
I
thought you were
love
going to
it.
make that for us.
I know, I will.
With the cake
It
pops.
depends on how you make it.
Do you
yeah.
like it? You don't? Or
Well, it's like sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are great. Sweet potato fries.
Oh, yeah, tell us
are
about
not
that.
so
We
good.
love those are our favorites. Sweet
Is it-
potato fries.
is it
It's
a
a
little
healthy
bit
alternative to
Yeah.
a real fry.
If you bake them,
is
maybe.
it? Oh, only if
Yeah.
it's baked. So
Yeah.
even if we're eating fried sweet potato fries, we're really not saving any.
No, you're not doing anything.
We're not
good.
doing anything.
I
And
feel
the sweet
better about
potatoes are
that.
loaded with potassium, which is really, really good for your body.
Oh,
Oh,
so we're doing
perfect.
something
We're getting
great.
potassium.
Too bad
I
Tito's
knew we'd
not
do
loaded with
something great.
potassium. So since the summer is coming, what can people start to do to lose
In the next 2 weeks.
their belly fat?
Next 2
Because
weeks.
everybody's going to be wanting to wear a bathing suit, bikini,
Yeah.
and the belly is the hardest
Well,
part to
it's-
lose
the
the fat.
problem is that our
Depends where you
bodies
gain the
don't
weight.
spot remove.
Oh.
You know, your body melts fat, puts it on in
Right.
layers, and takes it off in layers. Like an ice cube melts from the outside in, it's
Yeah.
not just the top of the bottom.
Yeah.
So where you have the highest concentration of body fat is going to seem to be the last to go.
Okay.
And I like to explain to people if it snows, so you shovel the driveway. Now the lawn is this high, but now next to the driveway, it's this high because you piled it over.
Right.
All that snow is melting at the same rate, but because this is the highest density of snow, when you can see the lawn, there's still snow next to the
I
driveway.
love that analogy. That's great.
So that's how your body works. So you really got to just get it off and keep it off.
But do you think it's mostly diet? Because you could exercise, you know, till you're blue in the
Right.
face, but if you're still intaking all those calories,
Right, exactly.
You're not
calories
gonna-
out versus calories in.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the whole thing.
Calories
You
out
want to
versus
take in less
calories in.
calories,
Okay.
like Dale's saying. And the thing is, 60% of your results is going to be a diet. Exercise is going to be represent 40% of your results. But you have to do the right exercise because cardio is good. It burns fat, but it eats your muscle. And the less muscle you
Wait,
have,
what?
the less calories you need.
It does?
Yeah, yeah.
The less-
25% of the fuel your body uses is it eats your muscle, fuel.
Say that again. The less muscle you
So should I
have.
not do the
The
treadmill?
less
The
muscle you
less-
have, the less calories
Should I
you
not
need.
do anything again?
Yeah,
strength
treadmill's okay.
training.
You got to do both, but every muscle current burns about 50 calories a day. So if I'm dieting from 200 down to 150, let's say, if I do it strictly by denying myself food, I may be 30% body fat at 200. By the time I get to 150, I'm 35% body fat. My percentage is higher because I lost muscle on the way down.
Oh.
If I diet and exercise on the way down, I could get to 150, actually have lost not 50 pounds, but 60 pounds and put on 10 pounds of muscle. So now I need more, I need 500 more calories
So you could eat more.
so I can eat more of the right things.
So how many meals do you really need to eat a day in order to
Right.
shed the fat and
Right.
You
start
got
getting
if you don't
toned?
eat every 3 hours, your body goes into starvation mode.
So what about when you see a Weight Watchers that encourages just points? So someone might just eat one meal a day and be fine.
No, no, they're not really fine. They tell you to have points all along during the day, but you know, they're telling you, well, pizza's worth 7 points or something like that.
So you only have a slice of pizza all day. Like, what is that? I don't
Well,
get it. I never understand
no, what
that.
they do is they bank their points. I don't know if they still did that. They used to say, well, you can bank your points.
Right.
And then I can have 4 slices of pizza because I bank my points.
Right.
All that cheese and bread and,
Right.
and sauce going in, you know, with all the fat and the sugar,
Right.
it's not good. So you got to really keep away from that. But you got to eat right.
Okay.
And like I said, stay away from all the garbage food. But you got to exercise. Weight training is 100% fat burning.
Right.
All
So
the
you're
fuel
better
you
off
use.
doing that than cardio, right?
Yeah, but you should really try and do both, you know. But
Okay.
you know, so if you do both, with the weight training, you're taking 3 steps forward. You did cardio, you're taking 1 step back, but you're still
Okay.
2 steps ahead.
Oh, interesting.
So you really need them both.
Does it? Is it a disservice to skip a meal? Like, say, some
Yeah.
people who don't
I
eat
do that a
breakfast,
lot,
or-
yeah.
Yeah,
and they
that's
go
terrible.
hours without eating.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. If you go more than 3 hours, your body starts to, what they say, goes into starvation mode, which means it thinks it's not getting fed.
Right.
So
What
what's
does
it
do
going to do? It's going to lower its metabolism, okay, to burn fewer calories. But since the body wants to survive no matter what,
Right.
it doesn't go for the fat when you're hungry. It goes for the muscle because muscle is sugar. It converts it to sugar and uses it to keep your body going. Fat's like the last resort, or unless you're exercising, weight training, or cardio. But if people who just strictly say, I'm just not going to eat,
Right.
they're going to lose some fat, but they're going to lose a lot of muscle. And then
Yes.
they're going to, that's the yo-yo. They go back up. Like I was saying, the person who goes from 200 to 150 without exercising, they get to 150, they're 5% more than they were.
Right.
They can't hold it. So they go back to 200. Now, when they were 30% at 200, now they're 40%
Oh.
at 200. And it gets harder and harder because they keep doing the same thing. They don't exercise.
And Dennis, what's a good snack food? Like I always find during the day I'm starving,
Mm.
and I'm like, I don't want to eat any. I don't want to eat anything
Right.
bad, so I just don't eat anything. But what's a good snack, like besides peanuts and all that stuff?
Yeah, because I used to snack on hummus, and then I found out people would say hummus is bad for you. That's a lot of calories, or it's not.
It
or
depends.
something-
If
or
it's
infla-
natural,
It-
it's good. You know, fruits, vegetables, grains. Those are the things you want to really eat during the day as a snack. But you should eat 5 times a day: breakfast, snack, lunch, snack. dinner.
What? Wow, I
Yeah,
get no
yeah.
work done.
They say you're
we
supposed
know.
to graze all day like a deer.
Right.
Really?
Exactly.
What about if you love a big
Right.
meal at the end of the night, like I do? Like I love dinner.
Lunch should be your largest meal, right?
Yeah, lunch and breakfast.
And then do
Lunch would be-
siesta.
Like, what's it, Dale? Give us an example of what you eat for the whole day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I switch it up during the week. So some days I'll have, what he may not think is that
Oh,
healthy.
geez. All right, if you don't want to give
See,
it
like,
away.
I don't eat chicken. I don't eat turkey.
Whoa.
Oh, she's
And I
more
don't eat pork,
vegetarian,
and
yeah.
I don't eat beef.
Oh, you're a vegetarian?
Not really, because occasionally I'll have a piece of salmon. I'll have
God
salmon.
forbid. Okay.
Salmon.
So that's the extent of it. So I have to make sure, because even though somebody's a vegetarian or vegan, you still have to be healthy.
Right.
You
Right.
could still be unhealthy.
I would
so
find it hard to find stuff to eat.
a lot of times
Yeah.
I'll switch it up. I will have like a smoothie or something. I'm doing less of the bananas.
Yeah.
And
A
bananas?
smoothie,
Ah.
because the sugar.
I know.
Even
So good.
though
I heard
it's
that
I only put in my
e-
Sundays bananas.
yeah.
Don't say
Even
that.
though it's not processed sugar, it's still sugar.
Right.
But I'll snack in the morning, and then
What
lunch.
do you snack on?
I've started eating a lot of celery, which is good
Oh, I love
fiber.
celery. And blue cheese.
Carrots,
Celery, blue cheese.
minus the blue cheese. You know, carrots or whatever. I like the combination of almonds and raisins or whatever.
Okay.
So really not ever letting my body get to the point of what he was saying, hunger,
Starvation. Mhm.
because then people tend to consume more calories. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
People typically consume more calories,
Right.
and that's when you start putting on the fat and stuff like that. So I do eat a lot of quinoa.
Oh.
I eat a lot of beans, millet. Occasionally, which is very rare, I will have pasta.
What?
Just
What
occasionally.
about quinoa
Occa-
pasta?
Quinoa
Okay.
pasta.
Occasionally.
It's very good,
Yeah,
quinoa
that's not
pasta.
bad.
Because it's the
Yeah.
white pasta. I refuse
Right.
to eat the wheat stuff. That just doesn't. If I'm
gross,
going
I
to eat
know.
something like that, I wouldn't
Yeah.
enjoy it. But it's very occasional.
Go all
Yeah.
out if you
Yeah.
get pasta. I mean, if
Yeah.
you get
What
that
about
wheat.
the Ezekiel stuff? Is that good? Because
The
it's sprouted
Ezekiel
bread
beans.
stuff?
Yeah.
Ezekiel
Yeah,
bread.
if you're getting
They make
things with
pasta too, though.
multi-grain,
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, like 15 grain, 25 grain
Yeah.
breads and stuff like that. The thing is, like, white bread is the worst.
Oh,
Right,
no.
of course. I
So
never ate
if you
that.
had a ladder, steps of a ladder, there's white bread. Actually, it's on the floor. It's only the first step.
Just
Next step up is whole wheat. Everyone thinks, well, whole wheat's so
Yeah,
good.
I don't
It's
get that
just
either.
colored white bread. That's all it is, for the most part. So you got to get up into the grains.
what
the
about rye
multigrains.
bread?
Not so good.
Oh,
Not so
damn,
good.
I
So
like
just
that.
Yeah.
grains. The grains.
Yeah,
and
the
stuff.
multi-grain breads and stuff like that are really, really good for you. You know, and what we were talking about before with the body fat composition is they've really gotten away from the BMI. I never really liked the BMI because, like Del was saying, it's measurements and going to height and your weight and whatever.
Yeah, it would say that I was overweight.
What?
Really?
Yes.
Overweight?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
feel bad about yourself. You're like, God damn.
You're like, I'm going to get off this diet because I'm
No,
starving
I
and
stopped
I'm
paying
overweight.
attention to the scale.
Yeah.
Wait, so you brought some stuff
Yeah, I
to
brought
show,
you a
right?
little- I
I
Oh,
love
brought
well,
it.
you
first we want to
something.
see the fat because I'm always
Oh.
amazed at the
Okay.
difference between what fat looks
Let's
like
see it.
Oh, yeah.
versus muscle.
Right. Well, this.
I love it.
This
Ooh,
is
wow.
what-
I feel like we're on Dr. Oz
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Dr. Oz always has this
Isn't
stuff.
that
This
Dr.
is
Dennis.
this represents Dr.
Dr.
Dennis.
Dennis.
Dr. Dennis.
Is that really fat?
No, no. This is
That's
a,
probably what my stomach looks like.
well. This is what 5
Right.
pounds of fat looks like. Now, actually, last time I was on, remember we had Tom on.
Oh
Yes, Tom Bush.
Tom
and
lost
the other- and the
100
girl.
pounds. He lost 20 of these off of his body.
You're lying.
No, 20 of these.
What?
Yeah, he had 20 pounds. This represents
And
5
he's
pounds of
very
fat.
skinny.
Wait, that's 5 pounds?
This represents. It actually doesn't weigh it, but this model is what 5 pounds of fat. would
Oh.
look like
Distributed
anybody.
evenly all over your body, obviously. No?
Yeah, but some people are so heavy. Well, like Tom, if you saw his before picture, he
Right.
was
Oh, yeah.
rather
I think
corpulent.
he showed it.
You know,
Wow.
how's that word?
You've never seen my show on TLC,
Love
My
it.
600-Pound Life?
Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
Oh.
So
yes.
imagine.
You never watched it? But then
No.
I get depressed and I just flip through.
I'm going to have dessert.
As I'm eating my Cheetos, I'm like,
You're on your,
I'm just kidding.
you're on your way to 600. This is what 5 pounds of muscle looks like.
okay.
So if you look
Wow.
at the difference in size,
Unbelievable.
if I lose this and gain this, I go from this size to this size.
But you're still the same weight.
Same weight,
Because
but
a
you're
lot of people
lot
are
smaller.
confused by the whole weight thing. Like, I lost weight, but yet look at that. It's
Right. That's
amazing.
why you always want to do the body fat. Okay, which is I brought with me for you.
Yeah.
Should I just get lipo, Dennis? Just tell me now.
No.
Is
What are we
lipo
doing?
easy?
Yeah.
I feel like it might be. Liposuction?
It's a
Does
shortcut.
the fat come back?
They have this. They have the new
Yeah, if you
laser
eat.
thing instead of doing
do.
lipo.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, we gotta.
Oh,
check
no,
it.
you
It's
don't wanna-
less invasive.
No, you know what? One of my clients' wife did that. We
Yeah.
tried to talk her out of it, where they go in, they supposedly it freezes the fat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
The way they said it on the radio, I could be wrong, but it freezes the fat, and then your body gets rid of all these fat cells.
Right.
You don't get rid of fat cells like that unless you liposuction. You get rid of the fat inside the cells.
Where do they go?
Well, it passes out of your body. She said it was very painful.
Really?
Very
You know what? You're
painful.
the
Does she
second
look good though
person I
now?
heard
Does she
that
look good
say.
now?
I really didn't see the difference.
I'm
you know
only
what I
kidding,
mean?
Dennis.
No, I'm serious. She said they held onto her stomach and they held onto it for like an hour.
Really?
This process, yeah. She says it's very, very difficult.
Wow.
Maybe they'll give us a discount because we're on date night with Connie Chrissy.
Sure, sure. But this is what, this is a body fat
That's what you're going to do to me
Measure.
later, right?
That's right.
All right, great.
So this way here, what it does is you want to see men should be from 15 to 22% body fat.
That
You need
sounds like
fat
nothing.
on your body,
Right.
obviously, to keep you warm and cushion your
We
organs
love
so they'll,
fat.
rub.
And don't men naturally have less body fat than us anyway? They're so
Yeah,
lucky.
well,
Do they?
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
yeah. You need a little more
that. Lucky you,
body fat.
Dennis.
I know. Men are lucky because they know a lot of men have nice 6-packs, whatever, 10 packs. It's harder for us to lose our belly fat than it is for men, right?
Well,
Not
it's no,
always,
it's
no.
you both lose the same rate. It's just that men are more lean. God made you a little softer because we like you that way.
Great.
That was
Thanks,
good, Dennis. Good job.
That's true. So, and women, if they get down too low, when I was at the gym, the woman was trying to get pregnant,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
she
That's
was
one of the
so
reasons.
low. She was like 12% body fat.
What?
And yeah, which is
I wanna
like
be
for a
that.
guy, that would be like 6% body fat,
Oh
like a
my
bodybuilder.
God.
And I kept at it, just gain 2 or 3 points.
Did
Just
she
like
look
that.
good?
She was too tight. She was
she's-
too
yeah,
tight. She
What
really
was she
too
doing?
tight.
Not eating or?
No, she was working hard, working out and dieting. She just was too strict.
Right.
So after months of kind of needling, a little bit, she gained 2% body fat and
Yeah.
got pregnant.
Wow.
Because the body's saying, if you can't take care of yourself, how are you going
Right.
to take care of two?
That's
Right.
a good, yeah, that's a good
know?
That was
look
good
at it.
advice.
So
See, Dennis, you gave her a baby.
I don't know about that.
Kind of.
Kind of.
You are
Right
not the
about
father.
Yeah.
You
All right,
granted
so-
her wish.
Yeah.
How
So
do you do it? You hold on to it?
yeah, you hold on to it. You want to do it?
Sure.
Okay. All right, let's
We're
do
gonna
this.
do it. We're gonna
We're
do
gonna
it
Do
do
it
right
it
now.
live?
live?
You want to do it?
We're gonna do it now.
If you
Okay.
like.
We'll do it live.
Don't forget you
yeah.
have the
Remember,
Okay,
the
yeah.
cameras
Hello,
are-
Riley.
You're gonna
We'll do
mess
it
up
live.
the cameras with us right now.
I'm sorry.
That's
Okay.
Should we sit?
She's a rebel. This one.
Well, you want to stand for this.
All right,
So
I'll
what I'm going to do is I'm
stand.
going to plug in your information.
All right.
Okay. How tall are we?
Oh, I gotta give you my weight?
Well, you can tell. You're this room.
5'5".
5'5".
But the mic is on.
I know, Chrissy. You weren't planning
you
for
tell me-
this.
tell me-
myself
tell me
in a
up and
while.
down.
I'm probably. I think there.
We haven't.
I'm
What?
probably there.
Okay.
Dude, turn around.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. Oh.
But I don't want to jack
Oh,
up
that.
Dale.
Okay. What's your age, up and down from here?
No, I'll just give it out. It's all right. 40.
Oh, there you go. Right
The
there.
big four.
Okay.
Oh,
Great,
which
you
is like
already
the new
knew? 'Cause you
30.
got-
No, it starts there.
All right.
Okay, so you're set. All you gotta do is you hold it like
Okay.
this, thumbs on top.
It
Okay.
looks like I'm playing a video game. I like it.
You are.
I'm playing.
Make
I'm
sure your
playing
thumbs on
Resident
top.
Evil.
Make your arms go out to about here, a little bend in the elbow, little
Okay.
thing, and then we're gonna push start, and then after about 7 seconds, you'll see
Oh God.
the top. Don't
Don't
bother
be
with the
scared.
bottom.
Just tell me right away if is it good or bad. I'm sure it's not good.
Perfect. Look at that. Doesn't get any better.
Come on, what
Does
am I?
not get any-
Am I the top or
You're
the
the
bottom?
top.
So that's not good.
No, it's right in the range.
You see, boy?
What was the range again?
High
For women, it's
cholesterol or not?
22 to 28%.
Oh God, I'm
Yes, anything over
27.9.
28
You weren't
considered
supposed to tell.
Oh,
overweight.
I
Is
thought I
that
was supposed
true?
to.
Yeah.
Anything
No,
over
that's-
30 is
So
considered
basically, what does that mean for me? How
That's-
much do I need?
obese. It means
to
you're
lose?
perfect.
Yeah, no, I think you look fine.
No,
It means you're
Yeah.
perfect, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
no, really. For that
You
number,
really
what
want to
would
mess
you?
with perfection.
Get
You
on a
really-
diet
whatever.
ASAP.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get back to the challenge. Forget
Okay,
about it.
yeah. Dell can tell you more about the challenge.
All right, yes, because we don't want to run out of time.
So what do you want to know?
So nobody, they can't sign up right now, but you're doing something again in
We're
July?
doing something again in July. Registration starts, I think, June 16th. So the actual challenge starts July 9th, and it runs, I believe, into the first week of August.
So you'll
and then
get the new batch of people.
Exactly.
Oh,
And
so
where-
that's only 1 month, that one?
So,
Right,
stand
right.
by.
Because this was 3 months, and we didn't want to do another 3-month one. So we said, let's just do something that's purely based on movement.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to show up anywhere.
Okay.
You're sort of on your own.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where can people go to sign up for that?
You can go to our website, www.healthedandlit.org,
Love
and you go to the About Us page, and you'll see the link.
Yeah,
it.
but
And
see
you
the
guys are
link.
going to continue to do
Yeah.
the health challenge like every couple
yeah,
of months?
every
Okay.
3
Yeah,
months or
yeah.
so, and then the summer we'll be doing the small challenge, and then back in September
Right.
we'll start again, then January again. But it's Health
Okay.
Ed,
And-
HEALTHEDAND LIT.
I'm glad you
.org.
specified. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
.org.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll say it again before we go.
Are you guys on Facebook?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, for this, we actually created just for the participants of the challenge. We
Facebook
created
group?
right for them because a lot of the participants wanted it to be private.
Yeah, of course.
But you can definitely visit our website, and we'll be doing postings and stuff like that
What
on
made you
it.
come up with the idea to do this? Just curious.
I always wanted to do something not like The Biggest Loser, but something
yeah.
because I'm somebody I like to see people's results.
Yes.
And like to see that whole process. So we decided not just to focus on the weight, but to
Right.
focus on other aspects or something like that. Because you can be a smaller person and, like you said, still have high cholesterol, still
Like
have
you.
the high blood pressure.
Thanks.
So we just didn't want to target the overweight people or
Right.
whatever. Anybody can participate or whatever, or somebody who just wants to come in and do strength training.
I love it.
So it's been really exciting. It's
I
been
think
really
it's
exciting.
amazing.
So
I
we're
think it's a
looking
great idea.
forward to the July Step Challenge.
And how many people total can join?
Anybody
many
can
as
join.
you like. Oh, you don't-
Anybody.
It's
It's open.
limitless.
Yes,
Limitless.
Oh,
exactly.
that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is great.
And at the end, somebody wins money.
Right.
Or two
Yeah.
people win money.
Yeah.
Well, typically we do the first place, second place monetary. Monetary,
Yeah.
and then third prize non-monetary, and then
Okay.
usually some sort of gym equipment or something like that, something
that's
health related.
That's nice. And then you go to your website or the website and you could monitor how everyone's doing, right?
Right.
Right.
incentive.
Right.
Yes. So there's
Yeah.
no shock at the end who
Right,
the winner is,
right.
right?
Exactly.
And that's the idea, because then they
Exactly.
compete against each other, knowing, you're not guessing, am I doing
Right.
well? or not?
Right.
Right.
And there's two women.
Oh, they're going backwards and
Oh my
forward. Like
God.
right
Really?
now, I'm in the top 10. So right now, I think I've logged like 25,000 points. But there's two women, they're going backwards and forward. They're almost at 100,000.
Wow.
And that's
Oh,
because one
They're
of
out of
them
control.
is doing
They're out of
Zumba 4
Yeah.
times. I live in Connecticut, so
Oh.
people who do live in the New York City area, because they're walking everywhere,
Right. Do they have an
it's like-
advantage?
there is a little bit of an advantage.
So it
but
doesn't count
you
if you
can become
drive?
competitive and just make up for that. I have
Right.
people, I'll get up in the office and just quickly go walk up and down the stairs. Don't
They're
take
like,
the
"Damn,
elevator.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Just
They're like,
get
screw
in,
you,
talk
Dad.
about it.
They push you out
I
of
love
the
it. All right, guys. So listen, I mean, I think this is just an amazing thing. So
Yes.
tell us again where everyone can find it so they can sign up for July.
www.healthedandlit.org.
I love it.
Excellent. So
You
thank
guys are doing great things. Yeah.
You are. Thank you, Dennis Berry, because you're amazing, and
And
thank
Dale.
you, Dell, because
Thank
you're
you.
amazing too.
Thank you.
So
Thank
Thanks
guys,
for showing me the fat that I got to lose.
exactly. But your BMI is good.
You
Come
did
on,
good.
you're doing
You did
fine.
good. You did really good.
You
I almost
fine.
didn't make it.
Almost didn't make it.
Stop. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Don't forget, next week we're back on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. So be sure to tune in. MadhouseTV.com,
That's right.
of course, and check us out on Facebook and like our page so you can be up to date to our events and our pictures.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Dale.
Ciao.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you very
guys.
much.
Thank
Ciao.
you.